Alaikum, live at the Grapevine. This is the Kosher Spirit Review. I'm here with Carl Du Hoffman from Anchor, and he represents a whiskey that I really like, the Benriach. Tell us a little bit about this 15-year whiskey we got sitting here, aged in some interesting barrels.
So Benriach dark rum wood finish is part of a series of special releases. Well, actually, it's part of the core release of Benriach since Billy Walker took it over. The distillery had previously been part of the Pernod Ricard empire, and now it's independent.
Was that a cool reversal?
Mr. Walker.
Interesting.
Mr. Walker is doing some wonderful things with this distillery. Dark rum was one of my favorites. It's about 13 years in a bourbon cask, used bourbon cask, and then 3 years, minimum of 3 years, in the Guyanese dark rum casks. So what does that do to the whiskey? It does some pretty magical things, honestly.
Candies it.
Toffee.
Just toffee and
honey
and
chocolate.
Right. Candy. Just candy.
Golden,
all over the
golden
place.
raisins. It's a crowd pleaser. People love it. It's very easy drinking. No peat.
You know, there's like a toffee, like a brittle kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
With like a fruit, little like lemon fillings.
All over the nose, that that toffee and nuts. And,
oh my gosh.
You know, it's like a bag of raisins and nuts and toffee and caramels and.
One of the great whiskeys, just to sniff and sniff and sniff and sniff and sniff. And if you want to create some beautiful bastings for fish, take a dropper full and just mix it into whatever you're putting in that food.
Yeah, and it's definitely, if you're going to be cooking with it,
wow.
I suspect a little bit of it should end up in your glass while you're cooking.
Well, if you don't do that, how are you going to make sure that it comes out right?
You have to taste everything.
You have to, put something in your body that you're going to be blending with things.
No doubt.
Otherwise, it doesn't work right.
No doubt.
You ever cooked food and you have you start pouring wine in, and you pour in wine in your glass and you pour in the food. And there was this great cook called Justin Wilson. I think he died a few years ago. And he had this beautiful southern accent. He goes, "We're just going to put a little more Burgundy in there." And then he'd fill his glass up and he'd take a sip in there and pour a little more in the food and a little more in the food. This is a beautiful smelling whiskey. And it's just delightful. It's not like, malty and traditional. There's a lot of different elements rolling around here.
Fantastic.
And this is a scotch, it seems like, well, please treat a great scotch like a wine that's a great wine. Let it breathe. Let it wake up. Let the tannins relax.
Absolutely. It responds well to air, responds well to water. The whiskey with a little water added will yield a very creamy texture.
This is 46% alcohol. This is a 92 proof whiskey. This is not a sleeper.
It's quite delicious at this proof, but a little water opens it up beautifully.
Let's taste. L'chaim v'bracha. All the best. May you have beautiful success.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
To you as well.
Not yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. Again, there's like this beautiful, like lemonade stand.
A lot of citrus.
Cracked, but now melting of the toffee.
Yeah.
Like and little cocoa bean.
Chocolate coming through. Lemon, chocolate.
On the finish.
Toffee.
Dark chocolate though. It's not sweet chocolate.
No. Pretty delicious stuff. Very vibrant for a 15-year-old. Very youthful. A lot of energy.
Finish. Coming.
Goes on and on and on.
Coming. And the gentleman walking in the door will probably want to taste this. We don't edit these videos. We taste them on a personal level.
There you go.
It's meant specifically to get an element of what the whiskeys or wines are all about, for us to introduce people to new and interesting things. And this is the
Benriach, 15-year-old dark rum wood finish.
Lots of love, you and your families.
Enjoy.
Success and a good l'chaim.
Time.
Community Worth with Carl Du Hoffman, live at the Grapevine Wines.